Most didn't think he stood a chance when he first said it. Many considered it to be a joke, but 1 year later, he's still here. I'm talking about Donald Trump and his presidential candidacy. Donald Trump has been a well-known figure in the U.S. for many years now, and he's especially relevant today as the presidential nominee for the Republican Party. I have researched Donald Trump thoroughly because I think it's important for all Americans who are voting to understand where all candidates, all their backgrounds. This speech is aimed at explaining the life of Donald Trump, and hopefully it can give you a better idea when you vote. First, I will tell you about Donald Trump's early life, then I will tell you about the business years of Donald Trump, and finally I will tell you about Donald Trump's life as a politician. Donald Trump grew up in a 23-room house in Queens, New York. According to the documentary Citizen Trump, Mary Ann McLeod Trump gave birth to Donald John Trump on June 14, 1946. He's the fourth of 5 children from Mary and Frederick Trump. Fred Trump made a great living as a real estate developer specializing in middle-class apartments in New York. In her July 17, 2015 article, Yes, Donald Trump Really Went to an Ivy League School, Valerie Strauss says that Mary and Frederick Trump transferred Donald to the New York Military Academy at age 13 due to behavioral problems. After high school, Donald Trump studied economics at Fordham University before transferring to the University of Pennsylvania, where he received his bachelor's degree. After college, Donald Trump did not go to war in Vietnam. In their August 1st, 2016 article, Trump's Deferments, Steve Eder and David Phillips say that Donald Trump received 4 deferments while he was in college, and 1 afterwards, which was a medical deferment for bone spurs in his heels. So I just told you about the early years of Donald Trump. Now I will tell you about Donald Trump as a businessman and entertainer. Donald Trump has made a living as a successful businessman and entertainer. According to Citizen Trump, Donald Trump began his real estate career in college while working for his father's company, the Trump Management Company. According to Donald Trump himself, he started his own business after receiving a small loan of $1 million from his father. In 1971, Donald Trump became involved in a large building projects in Manhattan. According to Trump.com, Donald Trump is the president of the Trump Organization, which is responsible for real estate, hotels, casinos, and golf courses. He is, in addition, he's also been involved in many other things, like the former United States Football League, the Miss USA, Miss Universe, and Miss Teen USA beauty pageants, and also he's been in several movies. In 2003, Donald Trump became the executive producer and host of the NBC reality show The Apprentice. This increased his brand and fame tremendously. According to Citizen Trump, Donald Trump enjoys golfing and spending time with his family for fun during his free time. He has 5 children and 8 grandchildren from 3 marriages. So I just told you about Donald Trump's business and entertainment life. Now I will tell you about his life as a politician. Donald Trump is the United States Republican presidential nominee. In his July 27, 2015 article, Meet Donald Trump, Connor Kelly writes that on October 25, 1999, Donald Trump joined the Reform Party hoping to become the party's presidential nominee. He later withdrew his candidacy. According to the Middleburg campaign timeline, on June 16, 2015, Donald Trump announced that he would be running as a Republican for the presidential nomination. After many debates, Donald Trump accepted the nomination on July 21st, 2016. According to Patrick Healy and Jonathan Martin's article, Donald Trump Takes GOP Mantle. Donald Trump has built his controversial campaign upon the slogan of Make America Great Again. On November 8th, 2016, Americans will vote, and we will find out if either him or Hillary Clinton becomes our next president. So I just told you about Donald Trump's career as a politician, and now I will conclude. In conclusion, I just told you about Donald Trump's early life, and then I told you about his business and entertainment years, and finally I told you about Donald Trump as a politician. I hope you now have a better understanding of Donald Trump's life. I believe that voting is an important right that we have in the US, but in order to do so, I believe that all candidates should be researched and understood.